Good afternoon. Today we have having our renowned writer, thinker, social scientist, Dr. Anil Bharali sir. Welcome to our show.
Thank you.
Sir, now we are going to discuss about the Indian great freedom fighter, Indian lawyer, ex-former minister of Assam government, like department he has
Forest.
already successfully played role in law and forest department. He was none other than Jananeta Bhimbar Deori. But with the people of youth generation want to know who was Bhimbar Deori.
Yeah.
So
Thank you, Dr. Panging,
yes.
that you have raised a pertinent question. The new generation of Assam
Yes.
youths,
And they were all India.
including all over India,
Okay.
they should know what is the important role played by Jananeta
Bhimbar
Bhimbar
Deori. Yes.
in Indian politics.
Yes. Yes.
If I want to speak precisely, yes, Bhimbar Deori has got a silently he is given fundamentals to Indian constitution even.
Okay.
He has produced the fundamentals of statistics of Lukopial
Okay.
of tribals in Assam, thereby and the Northeast, thereby Indian constitution under leadership of
Bhimbar
Ambedkar, Dr. Ambedkar.
Okay. Bharatratna Dr. B.R. Ambedkar.
B.R. Ambedkar has constituted 6 schedule on the basis of what is called population census of tribal people as a tribal in Northeast.
Northeast region.
Because of that, 6 schedule was possible to constitute by Dr. Ambedkar and our ex-premier Gopinath Bordoloi as a chairman of 6 schedule.
Okay.
So that is the history. Without the fundamental works of Bhimbar Deori,
Theory.
it was not possible
To
form
implement-
that kind of
Okay.
constitution.
Okay.
Without 6th schedule, India could not be a republic.
Okay.
That is the most important thing. Because of 6th schedule, India is republic.
Okay.
But Nehruvian Congress, they are
Try to deny.
very arrogantly
Okay.
suppress the glorious history of Bhimbar Deori,
Bhimbar Deori.
which is new generation has to work on it.
Okay.
How to revive the proper place for Bhimbar Deori
The relevance of
in the
Bhimbar
coming
Deori.
days.
Okay.
In coming days, that can be restored. Only a day for yesterday, our foreign minister, Indian foreign minister, has raised a question in G20.
Yes, Joy Shankar.
Our foreign minister Joy Shankar has raised a question
Okay.
that it is a high time to rewrite Indian history,
Okay.
because during Congress time the whole colonial style of writing was preserved in history and as well as political science.
Okay.
So that should be rewritten on evidence in the coming days.
Okay.
So I welcome that idea of our central minister, foreign minister
Yes, Joy Shankar.
S. Jaishankarji,
Okay.
for his brilliant effort and courageous effort.
Okay.
Because it is high time to give up our colonial mindset from ourselves
Okay.
and raise the view of Bhimbar Deori, who was free from all this colonial influence in his own time.
Okay.
That is most interesting. That is the reason he was not tolerated by Nehruji.
Okay.
So Nehruvian Congress will never recognize in Assam. Even I met myself, let our Chief Minister Padma Bhushan, Torun Gogoi.
Yeah.
He loves and he admires personally Bhimbar Deori.
Okay.
But officially he cannot make any comment. He did not make any comment. Made any comment. I met our another Congress legendary. He was a batchmate of Bhimbar Deori. But when I asked him, "Do you know, sir, about Bhimbar Deori?" He flatly told, "I don't know anything about Bhimbar Deori."
Okay.
Finally, I come to know he was the batchmate of Bhimbar Deori.
Okay.
And most interestingly, I met our ex-MP and Congress leader, Pushpalata Das, late
yes.
Pushpalata Das, madam. I elaborately discussed about Bhimbar Deori and the political situation of that time. She also wrote a very good article of pre-independent, this critical moment, particularly just before independence and division of India.
Okay.
That time, Nehru has pressured Assam Congress in such a way that Lokapiriya Gopinath Bordoloi was defeated by Pushpalata Das.
Okay. As a president of Congress, Assam.
No, as a member selection to from the Congress party to the Congress Assam Congress to National Congress party to take part in Indian constitutional matters. But Gopinath Bordoloi himself called Pushpalata Das and told that whatever you can do, you have defeated me. That is not a matter within the party.
Okay.
But you have to raise the Assam issue very boldly in Central Congress
working president,
working committee. And Pushpalata Das was very much obliged to that suggestion, and she tried to raise the voice for Assam till but other Congress leaders like Taybula, Devakanta Burua, Horen Burua, they were all silent in Congress working committee. They could not do anything except voting for.
On this regard.
Assam should be included in the excluded from the group C. But they failed because within Congress party, out of 117 members, only 20 or 37 members voted for Assam.
Because this is the issue of this high command.
Yes, without the instruction of the high command, it cannot happen like this. And it is proven later on when there was a Assam Congress, nobody could save Assam at that time.
In the meantime, Bhimbar Deori entered.
No, not at that time. Just at the time when cabinet mission was on, Bhimbar Deori attended the last cabinet mission. Not through Congress, but through oppressed community led by Babu Jagjivan Ram from Bengal.
Former Deputy Prime Minister.
Former Deputy, he was at that time a leader of what is called scheduled caste people of India. So he has given opportunity to represent Bhimbar Deori in
fifth missions.
What is called cabinet mission. And he got only one chance to speak in the cabinet mission. So that is the only opportunity given to him. But in a Bhimbar Deori raised the question about at the time regarding timber royalty of Assam to the cabinet mission. He demanded the Assam due share from the British government.
As a forest minister.
And Nehru was present at that time, and Nehru asked Gopinath Bordoloi to give a free Assam oath
to the
British government. And he refused. But and Gopinath Bordoloi told Bhimbar Deori to
agree
to that suggestion, but Bhimbar Deori flatly refused in front of Nehru. That was the possibly one maybe biggest cause for which Congress never regarded Bhimbar Deori as a part of Congress. For which still Congress party is officially never recognized. We have not seen any meeting has recognized Bhimbar Deori as a
leader,
prominent yes, what is called tribal leader. Even tribal Sangha,
yes,
they never celebrate about Bhimbar Deori deaths anybody or because they are still under captivity of Congress party. How dangerously Nehruvian policy has affected Assam politics to throw the history of Bhimbar Deori to the sea of Bengal.
Bhimbar Deori was the architect of the Khasi Darbar whole.
Yes, he was.
He was the pathfinders. He was the
that is true. That is an important point.
Tribal communities,
but at that time situation was different. This thing, without knowing the history, Khasi Darbar has got a background. At that time, Churchill made a conspiracy to make the whole northeast under British dominated small areas. And Naga people, that is the reason Naga people was assured to give him some independent Naga state or Khasi state, hill state. That was the promise from the Churchill's time. But unfortunately, in 1947 election, Churchill got defeated. So that didn't come into practice. But the mindset which was introduced in the minds of Naga people and the hilly people, that remained a factor for Assam politics. That is called secessionism. That is the British policy is the root cause of secessionism.
This is an important point. How he saved from Group C.
That is the problem. That problem is that is the most important discussion. It is Assamese scholars are yet to discuss this point. They are trying regarding Assam history at that crucial time. Time frame is not able to perceive by many writers. That is the problem. Question is this: when Bhimbar Deori demanded what is called wood royalty from British government, at that time Indian Viceroy was Lord Wavel. And Lord Wavel was a little generous person within the British Viceroy. And he has got a sympathy for Indian independence also. And he agreed to Bhimbar Deori for giving the due royalty of wood.
How much is approximately?
About 4 crores. At that time.
At that time in 1947.
1947. At that time it was about 4 crores.
4 crores.
Under pressure from the Bhimbar Deori, and Bhimbar Deori was assisted by another British forest officer. He helped Bhimbar Deori like anything. He calculated out with a hard work how much money we should recover from the British government to Assam government. He did that job very sincerely.
He was
Sutta Sahib, the story of the Sutta Sahib. His book is a textbook of our Indian central government education policy. Has recommended his book as a reading book in educational institute. And that book was also recognized in America also.
Sutta Sahib.
Sutta Sahib. That is that here he mentioned that from Assam, in his own book he has mentioned from Assam the timber was sent to Middle East. He has recorded his voice. And he is the person to know definitely what amount of money we have to get back from British.
Okay.
And as it was, the whole proposal was prepared by British, it was not a difficult point to convince a British viceroy. Within a very short time,
Okay.
he got the sanction from the British Parliament, and money was given back to Assam.
Okay.
And at the time, Bengal also got benefited out of it.
Okay.
It is not only Assam. But Congress scholars, paid scholars, are not ready to accept.
Okay.
But this book is with me now. I can show them.
Okay. Okay.
Whatever Congress scholars, so-called scholars, are
Believe or not believe.
believe or believe, we don't care.
Okay.
The person who has done this job, he has written, and this irrelevant speaking historian should be out of context. So we should not bother for their writing, because we are getting evidence
Okay.
in his writing. That book is with me. At the same time, I am telling you, all Congress leadership is a hypocrite.
Okay.
Why hypocrite? I have got another book, Mahatma Gandhi and Churchill.
Okay.
That book is clearly written. Neharu, instead of as a freedom fighter, Neharu was kept in 9 little jail.
Okay.
And Churchill from the England, he has directed the viceroy so that special care should be given to Nehru.
Never. Oh.
At the same time, when our RSS Savarkar was in our jail, central jail too, he was kept in there.
Okay.
And Congress people nowadays, they speak about, criticize Savarkar for taking British favor. But they never talk about Nehru, who was given a princely treatment by Churchill himself.
Okay.
That is not a British favor. So it is a hypocrisy is there. That's why I support our foreign minister,
S. Jaisankar.
Jaisankarji, for rewriting of Indian history on basis of facts and figures.
Okay.
So this is a very important moment that the people like us have to grab this opportunity. So we have to raise the Bhimbar Deori's issue also in the parallelly, so that Congress people can.
Sir, we have noticed that some debates about the Group C grouping system.
Yeah, grouping system was this. At that time, grouping system was India, Gopi Bordoloi and our Maulana Azad's proposal was rejected by the cabinet mission. There is no question of role of Gopinath Bordoloi in saving India from Group C. There is no question. Gopinath Bordoloi never claimed he saved Assam. Rather, he said when Lord Wavel asked him, do you have to say anything about Assam? At that time, Gopi Bordoloi told that he is a Congress member only at this moment. He is not only Congress president can take a political decision, not he. So it is clear, Gopi Bordoloi has not played any role. And when our
Ali Jinna also want to...
No. Ali Jinna was interested to take Assam within Bengal. And he was supported by our Congress president at that time, Taybula. Taybula was very much known to him.
Muhammad Ali Jinnah.
He was close to even Muhammad Ali Jinnah. And he himself decided to go to
Group C.
Group C, no? That is to Group C, and wanted to be probably political prominent person in East Pakistan. Unfortunately, Bhimbar Deori has upset his plan. Congress will never discuss all these things. Thing is this: when Bhimbar Deori raised the question to Jinna, whole Northeast is a land of tribal. It cannot Mughal.
Neither Hindu, neither.
It was this area was never under Muslim rule, so there is no justification of claiming it. Number one. Number two, he wanted to verify the claim of Bhimbar Deori through then Assam Premier Sir Sadulla.
Sir Sadulla. Okay.
When he asked Sir Sadulla, Bhimbar Deori claim is right or wrong, Sir Sadulla immediately agreed to Bhimbar Deori and told that yes, whatever Bhimbar Deori told, we will follow this
right.
because this is a tribal land.
Okay.
Jinna has no way out. He has to. He only depends on the support of Sir Sadulla. Sir Sadulla refused to support him. He has to. He has been rebuked by Jinna. At that time, Bhimbar Deori has to defend.
Assam.
No.
Sir
Sadulla.
Okay.
He is our Assamese
Premier.
Why you are rebuking him? That way, Bhimbar Deori defended Sir Sadulla. And Jinna has given up his hope of claiming Assam. And he has, from Muslim League, he has come to Congress Party and represent Kasar from by that youth Muslim League leader.
Okay.
So that is the politics of the Nehru. How Muslim League people has supported Nehru, and Nehru supported them to come them and join in Assam politics, so that Nehru can rule Assam as he likes. Everybody has noticed that Guwahati, everybody knows also, Assam is hypocrisy will not speak the truth. Assam is middle class, basically a hypocrite. Gopinath Bordoloi is the main man who was fighting for Guwahati University.
Okay.
When Guwahati University was sanctioned and established, after that, our Dr. Hondigoi, Krishnakanta Hondigoi is made Vice Chancellor.
Okay.
And under Krishnakanta Hondigoi, must be have a direct link with Nehru. That was my feeling, because without the Nehru consent, probably our Krishnakanta Hondigoi would not have been a Vice Chancellor of Guwahati University.
DC of
Guwahati University.
Okay.
And he never favored any point on. And he never even, Krishnakanta Hondigoi also never bothered to show any respect to Gopinath Bordoloi for Guwahati University for his contribution.
Okay.
Have you read any memorial of Gopinath Bordoloi in Guwahati University till today?
No.
Then why? That is the reason. So many things are there to be discussed in a forum like this, and that is the one reason why I have thanked you so much. I got the opportunity to speak to the people of Assam.
Okay.
How Gopinath Bordoloi was ignored after independence by Congress Party.
Okay.
And is their power play. So this is the story.
Okay.
That's why Bhimbar Deori was also equally ignored the way Netaji was ignored by Nehru. Similar manner.
Okay.
Because Nehru was not a supporter of British. Bhimbar Deori was not a supporter of British.
Okay.
Gopinath Bordoloi was also not a supporter of British. So those people are ignored by Congress Party in independent India.
Okay.
That is a significant point. Now it is a high time to rewrite history, re-establish the original. Now, at the time, Jinna was answered by Bhimbar Deori as per population census of 41 census. North is a
tribal state. Tribal dominated area.
More than 29% population is a tribal people. So where is the tribal people? It is a tribal state. Tribal is always minority. There is no question that tribal will be have a majority number. Tribal, they are indigenous people. They are minority people. That's why 6th schedule was created for them. Otherwise, so Muslims are made in Assam in contrary the minority. They are factually they are majority. That whole truth was ignored by the Congress till today.
Okay.
So hypocrisy of politics, hypocritical politics must end. We have come to a reality.
Okay.
After that, if once reality is stopped, I hope Bhimbar Deori will be regain his due respect within the Assamese politics. This is my great hope. There is a most interesting thing. Census has shown, because of census, there is another important thing came made by what is called Bhimbar Deori.
Okay.
Because of census, planning can be made on census basis.
Okay.
All developmental work. That statistical science has been introduced separately by Bhimbar Deori to the tribal people.
Okay.
Here, our tribal scholar, I have not seen anybody is highlighting this point in their writings or speech. Still, it is a myth. We are still under colonial mindset, influence of colonial mindset. We are still under colonial legacy. So, unless we come out of colonial legacy, we cannot give benefit to the people of grassroots population. Or you can say the grassroots population. So, bring any development to the grassroots population. So, this is the history, the way I saw. And that is the reason when it was logically any program is conducted, usually it becomes a free of conflict and contradiction. That's why Assam was separated from Pakistan without any conflict.
Yes.
So that credit must go to Bhimbar Deori and Gopinath for managing the whole affairs. In
this regard, in this connection, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel also
supported Bhimbar Deori and Gopinath both. But Nehru was not. These things are the history.
Okay.
Because of they were in power, they suppressed many things. So this is a high time. People who come with a statistics and the truth, and now it is a digital India, nobody can suppress anything in this time. So this
Bhimbar Deori's capability and his capacity and his thought is parallel to like a Dr. B.R. Ambedkar.
In one sense, he is a probably what my feeling is. Personally, there is not a single writing of Bhimbar Deori on Dr. Ambedkar.
Okay.
Rather, Dr. Ambedkar's viewpoint for scheduled caste, no?
And Bhimbar Deori's
reservation for scheduled tribe is a different viewpoint. So at that point, Bhimbar Deori differ from our Ambedkar.
Okay.
Probably that is another reason why we have not found any record of saying from the Ambedkar side on Bhimbar Deori.
Sir, in this regard, mainstream Indian people, they have nothing to discuss about Bhimbar Deori.
Because they don't know. They don't know. One thing is this. Congress party has suppressed Bhimbar Deori work like anything under Nehruvian rule.
Okay.
Even it is in a world history when when Mahatma Gandhi didn't have contact with the President Roosevelt. At that time, Bhimbar Deori sent a memorandum to President Roosevelt to apprise our tribal issues. I can say Bhimbar Deori little ahead of even Mahatma Gandhi in world affairs. Gopinath Bordoloi, other Assamese politicians, they don't know world politics. But it is only Bhimbar Deori who knew world politics very well. Globally.
Question like Bhimbar Deori was a former minister of Assam. Forest minister and law minister. In that time, he was a
labor minister,
and he got admitted various diseases like tuberculosis.
Diabetes and tuberculosis he had.
But how the incident he was dead or
When he was under treatment in Madras, people used to ask him in the hospital itself how an important person he was. That was discussed in the Indian Parliament regarding his interview with Viceroy Lord Wavel.
okay.
Those points are discussed at that point of time, and the attendant of Bhimbar Deori heard all this story at Madras, and they told that yes, Madras people were also discussing about Bhimbar Deori and his role before Lord Wavel on this timber point, timber issue, and how boldly he faced British Viceroy. That was a very admirable point that was also mentioned during public discussion, in public discourse. That was there at that time. And when Babu Jagat Jivan Ram came to Guwahati, I wrote in my book, he gave a lecture where it is Bhimbar Deori who is from Dibrugarh. He has saved Assam from in Gopi issue. It was told by Babu Jagat Jivan Ram. We attended that meeting. I have mentioned that point in my book with a reference. So Congress party never bother to take that all this issue for discussion even in Congress party. So Nehruvian Congress party will never speak the historical truth. Now, very strangely, though people have generally not expressed surprise on sudden death of Bhimbar Deori, but when they read the story written by his wife, our elder Ma, called Burma, she was ready to go to Madras to escort him from Madras to Guwahati. At that time, suddenly his death news has come. Nobody has raised question. The man who was prepared to come to Assam, how he can suddenly die? Nobody is raising question. That is the more surprising point.
As a patient going to discharge means he is get well.
That was the expectation. And my father was also raising to me the same question. When my father told me once, the man who telegrammed that he is coming back to Guwahati after discharge, and next day he got a telegram that the person is dead. Now we don't have that much of literate people and conscious people and wealthy people to discuss all about and take the challenges to prove or disprove all this. We don't have that kind of capacity. So everybody remains silent on that issue. Now after a long time, Syama Prasad Mukherjee, who was suspected killing by Nehru's agent, that was a question in the RSS house. RSS people is still raising this question. Still that question is going on. But our side, nobody is there to tribal league who founded the Bhimbar Deori, and that tribal league never remember Bhimbar Deori. That is the most funny thing in Assam.
He was the cabinet minister in Bhimbar, but he still treated himself his own.
No, he did not take any government favor for his personal treatment. So that is his generosity. He has earned money for Assam 4 crores rupees at that time. Even then, he did not bother to claim any government help. He willingly, it is not that Gopi Bordoloi government was not willing to help him. It is he himself denied the government help in his treatment. That is an important thing. That is not a selfish person. The way I have seen myself, it is my opinion. India became republic because of his hard work. That is the 41 census. 41 census has shown the what is called about 29% tribal people in Northeast, and 39% of the population is against to join in Pakistan. That is the reason Assam could not be taken into East Pakistan because Bangladesh because 29% people, original people, refused to join Group C. Number 2, Muslim population, not a indigenous population. Immigrant Muslim population is the number for which at that time census percentage was 51 Muslim. From that point of view, it went to Group C. Because 51 Muslim, so it is a case for Group C. It is not that Group C somebody made and so, because in Muslim majority, 1%. But 1% is not a deciding factor. That is the point. So about all this, I have never read any discussion within the scholar framework or scholar platform. I think new generation will take up all this issue to evaluate the great role of Bhimbar Deori. That is one. One is the indigenous people's right in United Nations. It is the 41 census that has shown Northeast populations, tribal population. That has the basis for Ambedkar's 6th schedule. That is a fundamental data. But no scholar is there to evaluate it so far.
Sir, Bhimbar Deori's birthplace was Shivsagar. He was born in 16 May of 1903. And he was dead on 30 November 1947. What about his his livelihood or his early steps?
No, he was basically, if you go through the Bhimbar Deori's lifestyle, he was a very farsighted and calculative person. When he wanted to go for
brilliant student who got 5 letter marks at that time.
No, at that time that is okay.
There is no means of transportation. There is no means of transportation. No.
Brilliant is brilliant. That's all. Whether there is a transport or not, that is not the question. Question is brilliance is brilliant. It is indigenous. Or you can say there is another point I want to mention you. How he could get the grace of Sir Sadulla. He got a 300 rupees. Sir Sadulla gave him to go and join LLB in Calcutta. So he got it done. At the same time, he did another thing. Side by side, he learned accountancy. Accountancy, his major source of livelihood. At that time, there was no accountancy people in Assam, no? So in Dibrugarh is
like a chartered accountant.
Chartered accountant. And that was his main livelihood.
He is parallel to
politics and other
politician, chartered accountant and lawyer.
Both. So he was the founder, president of what is called Law Association of Dibrugarh.
When he was in Cotton student, he was deprived.
He was a student deprived. He was the fighter for the deprived group.
Even though he was like a APSC. At
that time he was deprived because by Konoklal Borua. At that time he was the person on the election board.
Exploited and
No, that is not,
discriminated.
I can show discriminated, but at that time there was no special provision for tribals at that time.
Yeah. But even
Tribal reservation.
the question is
No.
not tribal and non-tribal.
No,
question
that-
is
that-
brilliant
No, brilliance
and
is
capacity
okay.
and proficiency.
That was a reservation was created by Brahmin in Assam
Okay.
through Bhimbar Deori.
Oh.
Because Bhimbar Deori was number one and Lakheswar Sharma was number two. He was Brahmin, but he does not have cultivating livelihood. He cannot, as a Brahmin, he cannot practice cultivation as his livelihood. On that basis, reservation was given to him.
This is a misjudgment.
Judgment miss or not, that's why at that time he was given the free hand, so he did it. Retrospectively, yes, that was not a right thing today from today's perspective.
Okay.
Now, at that time, reservation was not there. If there would have been a reservation at the time, probably that would have not happened. So, we have to know things just for think of something. We should not speak anything and blame them. Because it is true, the tribal people can cultivate and earn and they can live. That is true.
That this is not matter. Matter is efficiency and proficiency.
Efficiency and proficiency is still a question. That's why non-tribal people are still not happy with the reservation. Why?
Yes, we don't agree.
No,
We do not want a reservation. Let's fight, let's challenge, let's compete.
No, that is the question does not come till today. Majority will not go for that. Government will not go for that. Government cannot withdraw reservation without a constitutional decision. Whether you like or dislike, that's a separate issue. Whether it is a issue to be raised in the parliament or not, that is the question. It is a legal question.
Okay.
Constitutional question. So, constitutional is still, as it is already accepted in the constitution to continue for another 10 years. So, till 10 years, we have to carry forward with this law for reservation policy. That is the problem. Whether I like, dislike, that's a different story.
Okay, sir. Now we are going to conclusion this issue. Now the people of Assam, some organizations demand that Bhimbar Deori must be conferred posthumously like Bharat Ratna, or otherwise Bhimbar Deori.
Yes, you are right on that point.
Must be unveiled in front of Assam Secretariat Office.
Okay, these are public demands are there, but whatever you have said regarding Bharat Ratna, yes, he is due to Bharat Ratna by his own merits. Because he is the person who made India republic. We don't need another qualification beyond that.
He was the above the Bharat Ratna award.
Even not say above law, we don't know the standard.
Okay.
We have say yes, he is due for highest honor. Highest honor.
Okay.
That is Bharat Ratna.
Now we are going to conclusion, please. Now thank you for joining us. With your
I am
good health, soundful health, and longevity.
Yes. If I get a long life, yes, I'll work. That is not the problem.
Okay.
And I have now many ideas we have come to my mind at this moment. So in that way, sometimes many issues, my books and my thoughts, I have already I have sent to Prime Minister also, so that I can ventilate my ideas.
Thank you and congratulations for that genuine work.
Okay, thank you.
We are now going to conclude it. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you.
पहलवान जैसी ताकत, साइंटिस्ट जैसा तेज दिमाग, स्वस्थ हृदय, आंखों की ज्योति, लंबी आयु और ग्लोइंग स्किन के लिए गाय का घी ही सर्वश्रेष्ठ है। लेकिन ये फायदे तभी हैं जब घी शुद्ध हो। पतंजलि गाय का शुद्ध देसी घी खाइए, अपने मासूम बच्चों और परिवार को मिलावट के जहर से बचाइए।